How's it going, guys? This is Vaughn. We are back in American Truck Simulator once again. So excited to check out Missouri. Finally dropped 2 days ago. This would be. We're going to be taking a shipment of sheep that we have loaded up here in the Pizzster Barrett trailer over to Maryville, Missouri. Yep. Here from Hays, Kansas is where we're at currently. So to do that, we got the Classic XL here from Jon Ruda, Alberta Heavy Haul skin on there from Goggles 56. You can check that out on Steam. Also his channel on YouTube, I'll always link to that as well. For lighting, we got some watermelons on there from Roy Ears modding, some also default bullet lights, I think. On the trailer, we've got some of the default Barrett lights that come with the trailer, as well as on the side slats, we have the small lights from the LED Mega Pack from Atreyu. And then in the engine bay, we've got, I believe this is the N14, with the 5-inch exhaust option from Z-Mods. That's what we got here today. Excited to get on the road and check out Missouri, so let's get on it. And without further ado, here's our engine. Here's our lights. Looking good. And let's head inside. Alright, ready to go. Get the brake in here. Oh, we gotta also check out our sheep. There they are. That's not the sound of a sheep, but you can see them in there. They got all kinds of livestock going on here at Grand Pastures, so that's what we're hearing there. But everything looks pretty good. I think we're ready to roll. It's a beautiful truck, by the way, too. It also doubles as an FLD 120, if that's your jive. So can't beat that. Got basically two trucks in one. Let's make sure we clear this here too. It's a tight quarters. You don't even want to know what it was like backing it in to that spot. That's a tough one. Especially with this trailer too. This tandem axles do not want to work with you. Alright. Let's get this up here. I think it's yeah, just after 6 a.m. 6:12 according to the cell phone. Almost time to turn off our headlights.
Turn right.
Okay, looking good there. By the way, that is a TV screen I have on right there. I had to do the True Detectives because they're drinking Lone Star. It's one of my favorite brews. Alright, hold on, sheeples. I'm kind of at it again with a modest engine here. I've got only, I think, 560 horsepower. But I'm really loving the modest setups here lately.
Get ready to turn.
Even though we just did a souped up spec truck for the, I think, the Viper in the last video, and then in the show W9 we had to, because you gotta do that one up pretty. But for this one, I mean, we got a work truck here. Got pretty short transmission. I think it's only a 2.8. And then, like I mentioned, the modest engine here too. But still tons of power. I mean, you can see how easily it picks up the throttle in the lower gears when you're first getting traction on.
Get ready to turn left.
Alright, we will listen to Sky, our GPS.
Turn left.
Okay. Where are you going, man? You letting us go? Okay. I guess he's letting us go. Alright. Man, I hope you guys are excited as I am. Check out Missouri. I did some driving in it yesterday. It looks pretty cool. We crossed the Missouri River and, or not we, I crossed the Missouri River. Went over into St. Louis a little bit. So I'm excited to show this to you guys for the first time. As I mentioned, the DLC dropped 2 days ago at its normal, I believe it's normal price, 12 bucks. Not bad at all. And what else? So far it's looking really, really good. The only thing is, if you've got ATS expansion, you need to take that out. Basically any map mods that you have that cross that area. So, you know, it's coast to coast, obviously needs an update before it'll work. Pro mods in Alaska, you're probably good though, because those don't touch that area, so wouldn't worry about that. But ATS expansion definitely does, because there's some sectors that ATS expansion touches. Probably towards actually where we're going to be driving through in Kansas, I believe. So you probably have to take that out of your load order if you've got the DLC. Montana, not Montana, Missouri. So just a heads up there, if you're having issues with broken roads, that is ATS expansion. You gotta take it out. But it'll be due for an update here pretty soon, in the next few days, if it's not out by the time you're watching this. But yeah, the little bit that I've seen of Missouri so far looks really, really nice. Unfortunately, I've never been, so I can't testify to the, you know, the accuracy of everything that's in there. But of course it accomplishes what all the states do, which is it really gives you that unique feel that you're really in a different state. So completely different feel than you get from like here in Kansas, for example, although there are similarities.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Probably a little too early for the Jake, huh? I don't know. What do you think?
Turn right.
All right. I think we're good there. Just over that curb. I always forget how long this trailer really is. It's a big one. And it's loaded down with sheep right now.
Go straight on.
Curious to see if you guys notice any difference in the performance with 154 being out. If any of you have updated to 154, it seems very, very, I guess, hit and miss for me. I still get stutters and lags in certain areas, but more rural areas, kind of like where we're at now, which is honestly where I like to drive the most, seem okay. So I don't know, it's kind of hit and miss in my experience. Maybe if you guys have had it had a better experience, then of course more power to you. More to enjoy there. It could also just be mods. I mean, you know, you're never really safe unless you have a clean profile where you can really rule out, like truly rule out, that it's not a mod issue. But you know, as I've always stated, I typically run the same mods for the most part over and over again, and
Go straight.
when I'm feeling like I have the patience, I'll go into a fresh profile, no mods, and try testing stuff out there, and I usually still get the stutters. So I've yet to find a mod that has been the problem, causing lag and everything. For the most part, it's continued to just be the game itself for me. But, you know, kind of one of those other things, like everybody's got different specs on their system. and no two components or system setups are the same. So I've also heard kind of the inverse of that, which is there will be times that some of you guys in the comments or the chat will tell me that your game is running pretty poorly, but mine seems to be okay at times. So it's, you know, you kind of get the inverse of it too. So yeah, hard to say. Oh, it's past 7 o'clock, so technically we can turn off our lights there. And I think I'm gonna also get a nice screenshot here. We're in the rural area like I like it. So I'd like to do that. I think in this area here too. I'm not too concerned about it being, you know, that we're not in Missouri yet, because we're gonna get plenty of scenery there. And I don't want to interrupt that. So let me go ahead and grab it really quick, and I'll be right back with you. Okay, we are back.
Go straight on.
I'm gonna need to find somewhere to refill my my thermos or my coffee mug here.
Go straight on.
Get me some more. Give me another cup of Joe in my system. For any of you that don't know that about me, I am a coffee addict. I could have it any time of the day. And I normally like all kinds. The only ones I kind of draw the line on are ones that are like overly sweet. So like frappuccinos and stuff like that. It's like, just get a milkshake. It's quite literally just a milkshake with coffee in it. That's it. Too much sugar for it to really be you know, a refreshing coffee, in my opinion. Although it's, I guess people get it because it gives you that boost, the caffeine coffee combination. But I don't know, I'm pretty standard. I like my Americanos, my standard Italian espressos, and you know, I also enjoy my fair share of cocktails, as I call them. So like your Irish coffees or your Mexican mochas. Man, there's a place called Brevity that is a really small, like, drive-through type thing. There's no place to sit down, you just kind of drive through. So it's like quick coffee. They have what's called a Gold Rush. That's their version of the Irish. Whoa, what happened there?
Turn left.
Golly, man, I'm missing all kinds of stuff here. Way to burn out the transmission there. Whoops. Not what I intended to do. Alright, I think we're good. I had to do a double take there because I thought I heard screaming brakes. Oh, but that's the bus behind us. Okay. Guess we're fine there. No big deal. I think, to be honest, I'd be a coffee addict even if I didn't work in IT as a career. I'm starting to also kind of get away from Red Bulls. I still love them though. I will drink one any time of the day as well, but I wouldn't say I'm an addict any longer. I used to be. Kind of get yourself in trouble with them things. So trying to heed my advice to others to kind of stay away from energy drinks, but I don't know, coffee is where it's at for me. All right, crossing through Nebraska real quick. Got a turn coming up. Man, I cannot say enough how much I love these drives out here through this country area.
Turn right.
Missouri's gonna have plenty of that for us too.
Turn right.
All right, looking good. See what's coming up, Auburn. So I also noticed somebody's complaint. I think it was through a Steam comment or maybe the SES blog, that SES actually omitted Joplin, Missouri, which I had also realized when I read that. Joplin is the home of CFI. That's kind of a big trucking company, IRL. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. So I know that with the compression rate that SES has to maintain for their DLCs, their states, you know, they can't bring out, I don't know, they can't bring out every city that's there, and which I get totally. I guess that person's argument was that Joplin is kind of a staple in Missouri because of its, I guess, the landmarks there that could have been used, as well as, you know, the whole CFI thing. But I don't know, maybe they're just kind of passionate about certain things. But either way, I mean, like, you're gonna run into things like that where we're just not gonna be able to have everything. Like, I know with Texas, there's definitely plenty more that could have also been put in there. Like, I would absolutely love to be able to drive through the the longer stretch of like Van Horn to El Paso. That whole route is just incredibly beautiful and well done in SES. But it's so short. It's like you want so much more of it, but you know, it's like you get what you get because of the compression that they have to maintain. So I don't know. You kind of have to live with it, I guess. But either way,
right,
like I mentioned,
and then continue straight on.
What I have seen of the state so far, I do love. I totally did not get that downshift right. Man, I'm doing a bad job with that today.
Go straight on. Keep right, and then continue straight on.
Yes, ma'ams.
Go straight on.
Man, what a beautiful day to be out trucking. Sun is out, clouds in the sky. Got to love it. I would not want to be stuck indoors. Now, IRL, that's a different story. Right now, it's kind of overcast and drizzly, so...
And then continue straight on.
I'm kind of cool with that.
Go straight on.
There's a sign for Auburn coming up. I'm definitely excited to also hear you guys' comments, letting me know what you think about Missouri, if you've gotten to drive in it yet, or if you're kind of holding off just to see what everything looks like first. We also have nice underground depots that we're gonna have to check those out too. Got to. Those look pretty nice from the footage I've seen on through SES and other YouTubers covering that. And want to also pimp out something I did in the last video where we drove the Viper 389. I'm going to be doing viewer requests kind of at random because of course I always like to cover modded trucks depending on like updates that come out and things like that. So definitely feel free anytime on any video to drop a comment letting me know what truck or trailer you want me to drive. And I kind of just want to reiterate that the suggestions for viewer requests should be limited to a truck or trailer, or both. But any other mods, like map mods, all the other stuff, I'm not really going to be covering just yet. Maybe in the future. But what do we got here? This went too fast. Couldn't read it. But definitely let me know if you want me to cover something specific, truck or trailer. I've been interested in doing that for a while, actually, having viewer requests. So that's something that's going to be pretty exciting. If you guys want to just drop a comment, let me know what you want me to do. Feel free. Oh boy, we're not going to make it. Nope. I was about to race him, but nope, we ain't going to make it. Oh, apparently I don't have the longer trains mod in here. Yeah, that's a short one. Don't even have to stop.
Go straight on.
Oh, and by the way, this trailer is free as well, if you want to give it a shot. Works in 154, obviously, because we're in that right now. You can take a bunch of SES loads all over the states, really. All right, welcome to Auburn.
Go straight on.
Nice little quaint town here. Oh, we got to slow up big time.
Keep right.
Didn't realize how fast I was
and
going
then
here.
continue straight
Whoops.
on. Go
Oh,
straight
there
on.
we go. Just in time. Auburn Designs. Sorry, I'm kind of rubbernecking here a little bit, but I like to just look around at the towns. Really appreciating, ever since 150, we've got the 3D buildings. How much better the actual towns look. Those little quaint towns that you can drive through. It's pretty cool.
Go straight on.
All right, Missouri River, check it out. Nice little bridge here. I believe this bridge is pretty famous, actually. Missouri River in all its glory. And there it is. Missouri. Love to see it. Gotta honk that horn every time. I always love to do that every time I get into a new state. Really excited to be here. Lots of stuff to check out. Cities, depots, lots of jobs to take. I love that it's also a decent sized state, so I feel like we're gonna get to spend a good amount of time here. I know that was kind of one of the gripes about Arkansas when it came out, is that it's you know, it's pretty small state already without the SES compression rate. So especially once you get the, you know, got to factor the compression and all of that in, it can feel pretty tiny at times, but yeah, this one should be a decent size. So I mean, we'll see what happens here. There's the interstate going to Council Bluffs. Fireworks, get your fireworks. kind of taking my time here, just kind of checking it out. Ooh, look at that. Is that a dragon? It's pretty cool. The gas station. Yeah, Missouri's got some fantastic scenery here. Really, it's the kind of stuff I love to drive through, so. This is what I would come for. Really through, like, to any state, if I were to do a road trip, it would be all of this scenery out here. Country, farmland, ranch land. That's where I want to be. Check it out. Look at that. Tons of cattle and hay.
Get ready to turn.
That's cool. That'd be a nice. That'd be a cool spot for a pickup for ATS expansion if they ever start looking into where to put new spots.
Turn right.
We're also gonna have to get some spots set up to take wrecker loads out of with Ruda's new wreckers DLC. All right, we're gonna go to the 136, I think, if I'm correct. Okay, what's coming up here? Let's go slow enough to see. Oh, Maryville is coming up. St. Joseph's coming up. Cool. So Maryville is where we're going to be dropping here. But St. Joseph, we'll definitely check that out. We got St. Louis, St. Joseph. So you can see Maryville is grayed out on the map. We haven't discovered it yet.
Get ready to turn left.
Okay, here we are.
Turn left.
So grand pastures to grand pastures, apparently. Got some horse trailers out. Very cool. And let's see, we're dropping way at the back, I think, so.
It's all over now.
Oh, it's all over now. Sky being so dramatic. There's their chutes right there. Very cool. I know I'm driving badly, but I'm just trying to take a look at everything here. I wonder if I should also plan to back into this spot here. Yeah, probably so. All right. Well, of course, I hate using the blind side mirror, so let's try and get ourselves set up to do this properly with the good mirror. I wonder if I can use this where this cattle guard is to set up for this, perhaps. I want to try to get myself straight. Can you drive on this? Oh, you can. Nice. Okay, it's part of it. All right. Kind of overcompensated there, but this trailer is pretty hard to steer with in my experience. So, last thing I want to do here is overcook it. Yep, and I probably did. Oh man, this trailer, man, it just gives me a headache. It takes a while for it to decide that it wants to follow where you're going, so you have to give it time to decide that it wants to do it or not. All right, let's see if we can. Let's get a window down. Try to make some kind of sense of this. How are we on this side? I think we're good. I don't think we're gonna hit anything. Yeah, look at that. It doesn't make up its mind that you're wanting it to follow you. I don't want to take a chance and hit that other trailer, so let's just not even risk it. Let's just kind of take this slow a little bit and go over to the left. Ideally, I want to get it to where I just go kind of straight back more than turning. But here, let's see if it'll make up its mind and turn for us. I know I'm going to have to make another correction, but I just want to get it past that trailer so that we don't even worry about it. Let's get it like a little straighter right there, maybe. We can start preparing it to start going to the right for us. I think we're clear of that trailer. Yeah, because that gap is actually a lot bigger than it looks on the mirror. Alright, so how are we on the left? Let's take a look. Yeah, we gotta... Oh, actually not. Yep, it's deceiving. So we're actually fine. I think we're gonna be right on it, actually. Cool, we got the green. Alright. You gotta do all kinds of gymnastics with this trailer here. Okay, let's take a quick look, see where we're at. Are we good? Not really. We're a little crooked, actually. Let's get the brake back in. Those mirrors don't do you the best help at times. It's just some minor corrections, too. It's nothing major, but just to get us feeling good about it. Still good over here. It's still not going to leave me enough room to... Golly. Sorry about that. I should have made sure I pulled out more to give myself more room to do this. Oh, cut it back this way to get it a little straighter. Okay, I think we're fine there. How about there? Let's leave that. We're cool with that. No big deal. Let's get that window up. Perfect. All right, let's drop off them sheeps. Get our paycheck. Nice. There's our nice paycheck. So that was, let's see, sheep delivered from Hayes to Maryville, Missouri, 313 miles, almost 9 hours, 43 gallons even. And got a nice proficiency, long distance, high value, and maneuvering bonus. I like it. And we got an achievement there for the Show Me State. That being Missouri, of course. All right. Well, guys, thanks for checking out the video. Definitely excited to drive more in Missouri and to show you guys more of it. Definitely stay tuned for more of that on the channel. Definitely also consider subscribing if you're not already subscribed. Drop a like on the video, share it with whoever you think may be interested, or if you want to also kind of get a feel for the state, the DLC, you know, others that are also wanting to check it out before they purchase it. I'm definitely going to be covering more of it here pretty soon. Going to try to do it more regularly, as I know it's really popping right now on on YouTube as far as coverage of the new state, people wanting to check it out. So definitely keep tuned on that. As I mentioned, the mods are going to be in the description. It's a free trailer there from Pizzster, and then the Classic XL from Jon Ruda. And Z-Mods does the engine, paint jobs, or the paint job Goggles 56 on Steam. So I got that out of the way too. All right, guys, thanks again for joining me. Everybody continue to be safe. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.